What's up, YouTube? This is the Dfs Riddler coming back at you with another MLB video. Here to answer all of your DFS questions and solve all of your DFS riddles for this Tuesday, May the 21st slate. Before we get started, guys, please take a moment to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of the future MLB content that I'll be putting out this season. Speaking of subscribing, guys, if you don't know, I'm doing a $20 cash giveaway. Once I hit 100 subscribers, guys, and I'm about halfway there. So keep on showing all your love and support, and would love to show some love and support back to you guys with that $20 cash giveaway. Just a little token of my appreciation to you guys. So yeah, like I said, help me get there. Also, you don't want to miss out on the MLB picks that I'll be doing. We do have a really nice 14-game slate today, guys. A lot of really high-priced stud pitchers. A lot of value bats, obviously, with a big slate like this. So we will go over that. Before we do, I just want to go over Draft Dashboard for you guys real quick. This tool right here, Draft Dashboard, is the best lineup optimizer and fantasy tool that you can get out there on the market. Ton of tools on here that'll help you get the right players that'll take down that big-ass GPP that you guys all want to take down. We'll start off by going over the MLB cheat sheet. This tool right here is just awesome. If you don't have time to do research or you just don't want to do research, this is for you. Give you all the good players on the slate right away without having to do that research. It has your locks, the best plays of the slate, your top pitchers that are in the best spots to make value. You have your stud bats over $4,000, your mid-range bats from $3.5 to $4K, your value bats under $3.5K, and the best part about the MLB cheat sheet, guys, is the home run hitters list. This list right here gives you a list of all the players of the day that have a high probability of hitting a home run. When you are trying to take down a big-ass GPP, you're going to need a really high score, which will include a shitload of home runs, guys, just the fact of the matter. So this list right here, the home run hitters list, is a great place to start to find out who those guys are that are going to get you those home runs. Next up, I'll go over the position optimizer, guys. This tool right here is just awesome. Gives you all the players of the slate broken down by position. Gives you a draft dashboard ranking, 100 being the best. If they're in a great spot to make value today. It also gives you individual player statistics, including batter versus pitcher and pitcher versus batter. It'll tell you how a player has fared in general in their last 5 games that they played. Also how they fared in their last 5 games against the opposing team. What I also really love about the position optimizer is it gives you the opportunity to select players and build a really nice player pool of all the players that you like. Once you have your player pool, you head on over to the lineup optimizer and it will generate a kick-ass lineup for you based on your player pool. What I really love about the lineup optimizer is that you can upgrade each player as need be to a higher draft dashboard ranking if you like, optimizing your lineup to get the most value out of it possible. You also have a mass lineup generator, which gives you the opportunity to create anywhere from 20 to 100 lineups all at once. Really awesome tool if you're like me and you like to do the 20 entry max or 100 entry max contests. That tool is really good for you. And guys, I've won a shitload of money off of this lineup optimizer right here. And you can too. Like I was saying, this is the best lineup optimizer you can find on the market. And it spits out kick-ass lineups all the freaking time. So give it a try, guys. Last thing that I'll go over on Draft Dashboard is the sleepers and studs. This list right here is awesome. It gives you all the players on the day that are $4,000 or less that have a high probability of actually getting you a fucking hit and not giving you that goddamn goose egg. When you are trying to get a lot of high-priced stud bats for the day on your lineup, you are going to have a lot of value. And this list right here is where I start with that every single day, guys. Definitely a really good tool. When you're building your lineups, I look at it every day when I'm constructing my core. But that is Draft Dashboard in a nutshell, guys. If you haven't tried it yet, you are missing out. If you do want to try it, it's only $1 for 30 days. Definitely worth giving it a try. You will win more money on your fantasy lineups, and that is the point, guys. We all want to win more money. If you don't like it after 30 days, you can always cancel, but I guarantee you won't cancel. You'll be making a lot more money on your DFS picks. If you do want to try it, just click the link that's in the description of my YouTube channel. It will take you to where you need to go to give Draft Dashboard a shot, guys. And remember, it's only $1 for 30 days. Don't be a fucking cheap ass. All right, so we will go over the picks that I have for today. For my SP1, I like Justin Verlander. Kind of the most obvious pick on the slate today, but have to highlight him. He's in such a great spot. He is pricey though, guys. He is 11,300. So you will pay up for Verlander, but he is up against the White Sox. Love picking on them. They have some good bats like Yoan Moncada, but then the most general part, they strike out a lot. Pitchers against them tend to do fairly well. And we have Justin Verlander, who is a fucking ace. He only gives up a 548 OPS to lefty batters and a 633 OPS to righties. Weighted OPS of 655 in this matchup here. I really like that. And he has scored 33 and 33 in his last 2 games. He's got over a 33 out of his last 5 games. So Justin Verlander is in a crush spot today to definitely get you somewhere around that 33 to 35 fantasy point mark. Definitely a lock for cash games, guys. Next up, for a pitcher that I like to pair with Justin Verlander, I like Spencer Turnbull today. He's $7,800. Got a good matchup against Miami, who strike out a fucking ton. Even though they've been playing a little better lately, they're still pretty much a bad offense, guys. And I like Spencer Turnbull's price at 7,800. This guy has a really, really solid ERA and whip so far this year, and very consistent as well. He's got 15, 15, 21, 14, and a 21 in his last 5 games. Definitely looking for somewhere around that 21 mark today for a $7,800 price tag. But like I said, he gets a great matchup against Miami Marlins. He does have a plus 5% advantage over them. You only have a weighted OPS of 668, and I love that at this price tag. Spencer Turnbull is pitching very well. 602 OPS to righties, 603 OPS to lefties. So he is pitching evenly fairly well against both lefties and righties. I really like that. So he's in a great spot today, and if you pair him with Verlander, you will have roughly around 3,800 to 3,900 left per batter, which is definitely workable. But yeah, you are going to have to go with a pitcher at somewhere around that price tag, like Spencer Turnbull, if you're going to pair with Verlander. Otherwise, it's just too expensive, and you're not going to be able to get any bats. So he is the best pairing for me with Verlander today on this slate. But yeah, we'll go over the bats that I like for today now. Start off with Jorge Polanco for the Minnesota Twins. He is $4,900 today, in an absolutely great spot. He's been a little cold lately, a 2, a 16, 5, 7, and an 8. He's 3 for 9 versus Trevor Cahill, though, who we all know is just not pitching very well this year. And he gives up his worst ball to a switch batter with a 966 OPS. And Polanco being a switch batter, he hits better against righty pitchers with an 879 OPS. So I see Polanco putting up double-digit fantasy numbers today. Definitely don't sleep on that. Get him in your lineups, guys. Next up is going to be Hunter Pence for the Texas Rangers. You will pay up for him, guys. He's $5,100. But this guy has been on an absolute fucking tear, and he mashes lefty pitchers. Not really. He actually hits righties better with a 785 OPS. But this pitcher, Tommy Maloney, gives up an 1103 OPS to righty batters. And with Hunter Pence being super hot right now, a 19, a 7, a 6, and a 16 in his last 4 games. Look at how he scored against Seattle in his last 5 games. 19, 14, 7, 7, 14. And he's 4 for 9 against Maloney, 3 singles and a home run in his past, guys. So I see Hunter Pence at $5,100 today, and I see 15 to 20 DraftKings points. Definitely lock him in. He's in a smash spot today against a really shitty pitcher. Next up, Gleyber Torres for the New York Yankees. You will pay up for him also today, guys. He's $5,100. Not really used to seeing him at that price tag, but he is fucking killing it lately. 28 in his last game, then a 12, a 3, a 5, and a 10. He did get that 28 just recently yesterday against Baltimore. And today he gets another really, really good matchup for him with David Hess, who is not a good pitcher. In his history, he's 4 for 9. He's got a double and 3 home runs, guys. 3 home runs. 2,056 OPS. Hess gives up an 879 OPS to righty batters, and Gleyber Torres mashes righty pitchers. He's got that reverse righty-lefty split. He's got an 854 OPS versus righty pitchers. Torres will hit another home run today, guys. Better not fucking sleep on that, because he is coming out to fucking kill the game today. He's going to crush it. So I like $5,100. I'm looking at, he's probably going to be a little bit lower owned because of that higher price tag, and people are going to be scared to pay up for it, but I will not be scared to pay up for Torres today. He is absolutely going to fucking mash David Hess, who is one of the worst pitchers in the league. So don't sleep on Gleyber Torres, guys. Next up, Michael Brantley for the Houston Astros. The Houston Astros are in a great spot today, and Michael Brantley is $5,000. I'm also thinking that he'll go lower owned today at that high price tag. Plus, he has been a little cold with an 8, a 0, a 15, and a 4 and a 4 in his last 5 games. He gets a great matchup today. Dylan Covey for the White Sox is an awful pitcher. He gives up a 903 OPS to lefty batters. Michael Brantley mashes righty pitchers with a 916 OPS. And in his history, he is 6 for 15 with a 400 batting average. 6 singles, guys. You're getting him batting in the cleanup spot today. Houston has a really high implied run total. Dylan Covey is also one of the worst pitchers in the league, and we all know that the Houston Astros is probably one of the best offenses in baseball right now. So you definitely want exposure to the Houston Astros today. They are going to put up a lot of fucking runs, guys. Just fact of the matter. So do not sleep on the Houston Astros, and I love the lefty bats in their lineup. Josh Reddick also, honorable mention, but he's in a great spot too. And then last but not least, for my value play today, I like Andrew McCutchen for the Philadelphia Phillies. He's only $4,000. You're getting him in the leadoff spot. He has a crown beside him. Draft Dashboard loves him. 84 Draft Dashboard ranking. Pretty consistent in his last 5 games with a 12, 12, 0, 22, and a 9. He is 7 for 15 against Quintana with 6 singles and 1 double, guys. 467 batting average, and Quintana is a pretty solid pitcher, but McCutchen does mash lefties with a 940 OPS, and he has a great history against Quintana. So at $4,000, getting that righty-lefty split with this matchup right here, I love it that he bats in the leadoff spot for the Philadelphia Phillies, who should put up a decent amount of runs today. And like I said, Andrew McCutchen has been hitting the ball pretty damn well. So I love that discount that you're getting on him today at only $4,000 and getting a leadoff man for the Phillies from that. Even though I fucking hate the Phillies. Oh, did I say that? Sorry. Anyways, that will do it for today's MLB video. I hope that all of you make lots of fucking money today on, as always. Let's have a good bounce back day. Let's kill this slate today. It's a 14-game slate. A lot of home runs and a lot of strikeouts and a lot of fucking DK points that we can all rack up today, guys. So let's get it. Until tomorrow's video, as always, make lots of fucking money, and DFS Riddler is out.